the surface of the pond, brimming with serene water. It was a nice time of year and the trees were gradually gaining colour. Today's menu was some breakfast bread I bought at a convenience store along the way. It would be enough to tide me over until night. Breakfast straight until the night? That's not healthy, dude. I wouldn't normally eat lunch, and apparently no dinner either. Or night is just dinner, I guess. No one wanted to eat lunch with a creepy otaku like me, and they had no interest in eating lunch by myself, while everyone around me merely ate together. After finishing my cream-filled bread with some Coke. Oh, it's a comma. I read that as a dot. My mistake. I gazed listlessly up at the sky. Somehow, the skies of Shibuya always appear drab. It doesn't matter what season it is, the sky doesn't change. My parents' house was only a few stations down along a river, but there's a distinctly different feeling between there and here. That said, I kinda like the dullness of the sky, although I really don't know why. I glanced at my watch to check the time. If I didn't get going soon, I'd be late. I had to avoid that at all costs. As someone who only goes to school 2.5 times a week, I couldn't do anything to make myself stand out. I think you already stand out enough, dude. By just being yourself and minimum attendance, schedules and everything. In any case, it was important to just be there. Kinda like the air. Yeah, it's good that the air is there. We'd have a problem otherwise. To safely and peacefully make it through the day without catching the eyes of the teachers or any delinquent types, without having anyone interfere with me. That was the goal of my school life. I attend Sume. They actually pronounced that, but I completely forgot. Sume Private Academy. Sume? Sume? I have no idea. It doesn't have much of a history. I hear that it was founded about 10 years ago. That really is quite new. The building is neat and trim looking, and a lot of TV dramas about teaching are shot there. Now that's kinda cool. Your school actually being featured in movies and stuff. Or series, I guess. That's, yeah, that's kinda neat. The uniforms were apparently designed by a famous designer, so quite a few of the girls are airheads who entered the school just because they wanted to wear the uniform. Really? Do people? Yeah, people probably do. That's sad and stupid. It's ostensibly a prep school, but the percentage of people who continue on to college is at the upper middle level. Oh, nice then. Hilariously enough, they used the blurb, "a free, creative school atmosphere," as a selling point for new students, regardless of the fact that the school regulations are very strict. Although the rules are in the process of becoming rules only in name. Besides, it isn't entirely off the mark to describe it as free. Creative school atmosphere, I guess. Sounds like it's heading that way. After all, someone like me, who only comes 2.5 times a week, can keep rising to the next grade like anyone else. As might have been expected, when we reached the front of school, the other students on their way there started getting noisy. But since I'm not so good with crowds, I hunched over as I passed through the school gates. In my heart, I went on fervently reciting, "No one talk to me, no one talk to me," over and over. My little sister, who's 1 year younger, goes to the school too, but she lives with my parents. Okay then. A day when I run into her is a tragic day indeed. Luckily, today I managed to get to my classroom without encountering her, and in one piece. Well, good for you. I quickly took my seat, so as not to meet anyone's eyes. I had the feeling that the group of girls chatting nearby tossed me a look, but it was only for a second, and they went back to their conversation without saying anything. Deep down, they viewed me as creep. No doubt about it. That's a weird sentence, but sure. From my point of view, 3D girls are far more creepy. It's fine by me if they think I'm a creep. If they don't notice I'm here, all the better. If they just do that, then I'll go on living in silence, without giving them any trouble. I often wonder what's wrong with people who call me creepy. I just don't get it. It's almost like they want the attention of the people they're calling creeps. I was in my seat, just hunched over my desk, staring at its surface.
Yo, Taku.
That scared me. I did not expect that. Who the hell talks to Taku? Suddenly, someone smacked me lightly on the back. It startled me. And me, yeah. And I raised my head.
お前、今日って学校来る日だっけ？三角くん。
My classmate, Misumi Daisuke-kun, was giving me a grin. He was pretty good looking and all the girls seemed to like him. So, Taku has friends. And suddenly there's music as well. He himself openly declared how much he liked women. And for him to say he was dating several people at once. From my perspective, he was a guy who jumped fully into delinquent territory. Seems like a jock to me, but... Then again, that it does not look like a regular jock as you'd see in America or over here. If possible, I'd have preferred to not have any connection to him at all, but...
相変わらず暗い顔してんな。ゲームのやりすぎで寝不足か?
He seems to know Taku pretty well.
別に。
He was the only person in the entire class who talked to me. I wonder why he always started talking to me. Our hobbies and personalities aren't even slightly similar. It had been on my mind since we became classmates this year. If, hypothetically, I were a girl, I would kind of understand. But being a guy, I don't know why he talked to me.
引きこもりだからしゃあねえかもしんねえけどよ。もっとこう、ハキハキ答えろって。
A hikikomori? What? A hikikomori? I have no idea what that is. Is he going to explain that to me? No, probably not. It was almost painful for me to talk to 3D human beings. Anxiety keeps my voice from coming out properly. Since I don't normally talk much, I can't articulate myself well through speech. And I shrink back because I'm scared I might say something stupid and be made fun of. So he's just really shy then. I wish people wouldn't talk about stuff like they know nothing about. About stuff like they know nothing about. Again, translations are not perfect. No. They have no clue how hard it is for me. Oh, but I'm no hikikomori. Ah, a hikikomori is someone who shuts himself up in his room 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I'm different, because I go outside only because I have to.
女相手に緊張するならともかく、そういう態度されると、俺らホモと思われるじゃねえか。
Hold up, he really doesn't like girls. He's really into guys? It's probably just a joke. In a hurry to put some distance between us, I pulled away. I almost fell out of my chair. Flustered, I had to grab onto my desk.
お前。三角君はホモなの？なわけねえだろ。お前、俺の女好きを忘れたのか？だよね。ビビった。 ちなみに
Izumi-kun, I was kind of waiting for the voice, but there is none. Izumi-kun quickly checked out the surroundings, grinned and lowered his voice.
このクラスの女子で3人目のことした誰だか聞きたいか
いいよ別に
だよもっと興味示せよ田中だぜ田中
Like I'm supposed to know who Tanaka
田
is.
中って誰
Exactly.
お前もうすぐ10月だっていまだに同じクラスのやつの顔を覚えてねえのか
Well, to be honest, I've had classmates that I never learned the names of, so yeah, very well possible.
ま3次元に